Second last on the programme, race number 9 at Sha Tin is a Class 2 contest over the 1,200 metres, headed by Big Time Baby, who was win on the all-weather 2 starts back. Run up to a Thero down the straight last time out. Water Diviner, of course, and distance winner 2 starts back. Voyage Warrior gets up to the 1,200 for the first time. 3-time winner over the straight. Aero Happiness, last start win. He's actually on a hat-trick. Big Party returns as well. He's 2 from 4. Course and distance. Beauty Amigo makes his Hong Kong debut. Mr. Croissant up in class. Course and distance winner 2 starts back, and down to Prance Dragon, who's actually eligible for Class 3, but goes around with a lightweight here. Alexi Bedell in the saddle, 118 pounds on his back. Beauty Amigo, the first starter, has been up at Chung Fa within the last 30 days. Brother Bear was his name when he raced in Ireland.
Speed map here, good to fast, lots of pace here. Voyage Warrior out to wide, potentially can press on from gate number 12 and maybe lead these. Beauty Amigo, he's got some pace in his profile out of gate number 11. You've got Big Time Baby, who ran almost a career best last time out. Then the second line, perfect match, Mr. Croissant. Big Party should get a nice run in transit from his stall of gate number 1.
Here is Big Time Baby. Now, all his wins have been on the surface seal weather, but he did split a Thero and Thanks Forever last start on the turf. He goes nicely here this morning, and he seems to have come of age as a 5-year-old, as Big Time Baby. Voyage Warrior down the back straight, up to 1,200 metres for him. The cross noseband will go on, the tongue tie will come off him. He's got barrier 12 to contend with, but his work's been pretty good down the back there. And the other one we're going to have a look at here is Mr. Croissant. There, he goes nicely enough as he finishes off his work. Another one that's been in good form recently, and he should get his opportunity once again from barrier number 2.
All right, we'll have a look at him in action, actually. Mr. Croissant, along with Aero Happiness. They ran 1-2 last time out. Aero Happiness was first up for the season. He's now on a hat-trick.
He really charged the last 150 once he got balanced up. You can see him just behind there, looking for a bit of a run. He's quite a big horse, 1,274 pounds last time out the split cave. Keep an eye on Mr. Croissant, because he was caught 3 wide pretty much the whole way and still stayed on at the end. I thought it was a real gutsy run from him, but they were the 2 that I took out of that race in particular, with Mr. Croissant running on very nicely at the end.
Yeah, I've got them both, and I've actually got Mr. Croissant above Aero Happiness for that reason. Barrier 2 versus barrier 9 this time.
All right, so Voyage Warrior, very interesting runner here, up in trip to the 1,200 metres. Tongue tie off, crossing over, noseband goes on. Barrier 12, and Karis Teeton jumps back on board. He's
by declaration of war. Now, we saw a declaration of war win the Melbourne Cup, so the distance shouldn't be a problem. 1,000 up to 1,200 metres for him. The barrier put me off. Barrier 12. Look, I'm going to just watch him go around. I haven't put him in there.
Penfold Park's a bit different from the Melbourne Cup, but yeah, the draw is a concern. He's trialled okay there with the hood and the crossover noseband on. He's not wearing the hood here, but that's the draw that was the concern for me. All
right, Voyage Warrior does have an international entry, as does this horse, Big Party, who returns. He's looked super in the mornings.
Yeah, been a big fan of Big Party from last season. I think I've had him on top every start, and look, he's let me down a couple of times fresh, believe it or not, but the way he won this trial, I think, with a bit of maturity under his belt, he looks tough to beat to me.
The rider was concerned with his action last time. Medical therapy for a chronic orthopaedic condition he's had since then, but he's trialled well. He looks in good form. He just last time out, he just knocked up too quickly for mine. All
right, this is Beauty Amigo, who won a race at Nace in Ireland, beating Pressure Ship on that occasion. This is his Hong Kong debut.
Cheek Piece's first time. He was known as Brother Bear when he raced overseas. He had 2 trials up at Chung Fa. He's had a few issues, right humerus, scapular stress fracture, and then another fracture as well to go with that. His trials seem to be okay, but I'm happy just to watch him first time.
Yeah, I'm the same. We'll see how it goes. I think this is quite a strong race, but we'll see how it gets on.
It is. He's 10-1 though, so that's quite interesting in itself. Big Party favourite, Paul, but he's been beaten fresh up before.
Yeah, I'm going to stay with him though. He's on top. Big Party. Really like that run from Big Time Baby as well. I thought that was a really good run. He's in good form at the moment. He'll be a good price. Mr. Croissant and Aero Happiness. 7-1-11-6.
On top for me as well is Big Party horse number 7 for Zach Purton and Frankie Law. I've got the 11 in Mr. Croissant after that brave effort last time out. Voyage Warrior goes in, and also keen to keep in Aero Happiness. So 7, 11, 4 and 6.
I've gone with 7 as well, Big Party. I wouldn't be taking a short price about him because he has been beaten fresh up in the past, but barrier 1 just looks like he's going to get the perfect run there as well. All right, that is race number 9.